Hello, welcome to ZoNiCo Reviews. Today we're covering Civ 5, the newest in the Civilization 5. I'm sorry, Civilization series. Gonna be going over a few things. More importantly, how it relates to the series and its expansions. I just want to start off talking about the mod system, which I mean, if you played Civilization 4 and you knew about mods then, it was implemented back then. I believe actually back down at 3. But the problem was it wasn't so user friendly. Now it's a lot better given the fact that it's actually placed within the game itself. It's honestly a lot similar. It's really similar to the older series, by the way, just the game itself. Except the graphics have been really updated a lot, and it's a lot of new things added, like new units, new leaders, new systems. But other than that, I mean, it's a pretty good expansion to the series.
As far as controls go, I like it a lot better than the previous entries. I think it's a lot more streamlined. It's
French here.
mu-
Speaking French here.
far from French. I apologize, but it's not pretty. It's
Oh, the controls?
no, you.
Oh no,
I'm talking about you.
Oh, okay. What was it about controls? So some of them mean streamlined.
Yeah, it's a lot simpler to actually control the game and to play through it, I think, than the previous entries. A lot of because as far as when I do a game like this, I get hotkey crazy.
So I gotta disagree because okay, you played Civilization 1 for the NES, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I think it was on Super Nintendo. My bad. That game's actually really good and the controls are really simple.
Well, I mean, it's simple because that's on a console. I'm
Well,
talking about a PC.
No, I mean it was for the MS DOS as well. It's just the problem with it wasn't like okay, the controls are still streamlined, they're still tight. It's just there wasn't as much stuff. Honestly, nowadays it's just that the fact that the controls are more in depth. There's a lot more going on.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like
Like,
you get what I'm saying? Like you can't say it has better controls than the older ones because the fact is it didn't need that good of controls. So I'm allowed to argue in here.
can I continue? Do I have your permission to?
You don't need my permission, man. I mean, my permission.
But from what I was saying, there's a lot more that's actually in the game than the previous entries. And because of that, and the fact that they can still keep the controls to where it's easy, it's pick up and play, I think that's what I mean by it's streamlined.
Oh well, yeah. I mean,
That there's so much going on.
well, you say it's simple, like it's streamlined to make it easier for players. I don't know, I've seen a lot of Let's Plays where people don't know what the fuck they're doing at all. I'm just saying.
Can't fix stupid.
Can't fix Ross, man. Anyway, I think next after that was talking about the expansion packs, right?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I personally haven't played what's it fucking called? Brave New World. I played Gods and Kings though. I really like the religious system in that game because it gives you a whole new aspect. Like I'm not really a religious person, but I like tinkering with that, seeing how it works out. I just like the gameplay mechanics of that. I think another thing was that I mean there's new units, there's new leaders, like every fucking thing. But by the way, a lot of customers, so you know.
Oh. Thank you.
Throwing it out there. It's not kind of friendly. But another thing was I really enjoyed the steampunk scenario in the game. That's honestly what sold the expansion for me. I mean, I kind of said they didn't implement that as like a mod. I mean, I know you can play a regular scenario, like a regular game, with that same set of stuff, so it doesn't necessarily need to be a mod. But I feel like they just kind of fell short on it. But I really enjoyed doing the steampunk shit. My only problem with that when I first started playing it though was the fact that I didn't know how a lot of the units work because it was new stuff. But like, I guess I could say Air Fortress or the Flying Fortress. I mean, it's practically a bomber that could be anywhere. You don't need a station in a city. I didn't know that. I thought it was actually that could take over a city. So I'm sitting here with like 5 or 6 Flying Fortresses for no reason at all when I need to be making the land ships or whatever. But yeah, since I don't know much about Brave New World, I'm gonna let him talk about it for a little bit. 'Cause actually, I'm like kind of interested in it.
Because I splurged and I got the gold edition, which is awesome. Brave New World. One of the things that I like about it
I'm trying to figure out
is
this rapper right now.
it's cellophane. Then don't let cellophane beat you.
I got it.
Be smarter.
It's cool.
Okay. But one aspect that I like about it is the archaeology because because Civilization, it's a game that you don't have anything else to do and you want to burn 5 hours. That's how I feel the game is. On an off-topic note, I just realized this hat gives me little cat ears.
Yeah, I guess it kind of does.
But so I mean, that's the reason that I play it.
Is there anything significant about Brave New World that makes it like really a lot different than? I mean, because I know there's ideology, which is kind of like a religious system.
Yeah, it's
But then there's also, I mean, archaeology. Just talk about that. What's that? I mean, you didn't
the
know.
archaeology is it'll put like it'll randomly spawn like ruins and stuff like that.
And so it's more like, it's like you can find these by.
Yeah, like say you just start off on the game.
So, you know, I know runes work in the regular game, but so it's like different in this one.
It changes it up. It gives you more of a variety of what you can find.
So it's not just like here's a map or here's money.
Yeah, no, it'll give you like say you just find your first city, like you just founded your first city.
Is it like you know how like in the actual like original game there are map tiles that were like El Dorado and shit like that?
Yeah.
You can do that kind of, okay.
Like it's Mount Sinai. That's one, and it'll give you like basically you find like this ancient like
You find bonuses on the map.
word. I forgot how to word. It gives you bonuses. Like some bonuses will give you like +8 faith every turn.
Yeah.
Or like +12 science, which I mean early in the game that just throws you ahead of everybody else.
What was the? I know I said ideology and archaeology. What was the middle one again? It was like
Ideology, archaeology. It also gives you new leaders. That's the only.
I mean, yeah, but
new scenarios. I forgot how to.
I thought there was no. I seriously thought there was like a third. And there's ideology, archaeology, and something else. Like I can't really think what it was. There's not a third one.
I'm bad at words right now, man. Don't test my.
I thought they do like Congress or something like that, or diplomacy or something like World Congress or something.
Yeah, but
Is it just like the UN, pretty much?
to be completely honest, I haven't figured it out yet.
All right, so it's sort of it can't be possibly as confusing as like the steampunk scenario.
Yeah.
How to win? You'll be a leader of certain things.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how it fucking works. Most land units. I got 3 land units. Everybody else has 1. Doesn't make a big deal anyway.
Yeah, but
Anyway,
basically it's just another way for you to.
I feel like this is more of a review on Brave New World than fucking. Well, actually, more like a lesson on Brave New World. So I don't know anything about it. I'm asking a lot of questions.
Yeah.
So fuck. Let's see. What else is there to go over?
Little cat ears.
Overall, I mean, we can agree that like this game is pretty much like just a great expansion to the series as a whole.
Yeah, I enjoy it, but like I said, this is the kind of game to where at least I can't play it for just like 1 hour and then be done with it. Like
You get stuck on it.
I will turn it on, I will start it up, and
So it has, like,
next thing I know, it's 3 in the morning.
So it has like the same feel as like the older games where
Yeah.
you'd be there for like hours on end just because it's like I gotta fucking get the best Civ, man.
Yeah.
The best Civ. I don't know, what would you rate? I'd rate this like a 9. Like, I mean,
Well, I mean, like it's like I'm not one for strategy games like to this point.
when it comes to strategy games, this is kind of
When
like,
it comes to strategy games, this is pretty high up there.
this is pretty much like, well, I mean, it bases off like one of the original strategy games
Yeah.
for console and shit like that. So, I mean, but when it comes to strategy games, I'd definitely give it a 9. I mean, I only have one other strategy game which I think is better than this. You haven't played it. I really don't want to reference this because it has nothing to do with it. But,
Well, now you just piqued my curiosity.
well, it's EU3. It's European Universal 3.
Oh.
You haven't played it yet, have you?
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, you probably have. It's a grand strategy game. It's not like a turn-based strategy game.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean that's the only game I can think of that's better than this one when it comes to strategy, in my opinion. Then again, I've played games like North and South, which is for like I think NES, which was pretty fun too, and Napoleon's Ambition, which was pretty fun too. I mean they're not like up there with Civ 5 or
Yeah.
the Civ series. But yeah, I'd give it like a 9 out of 10. And something that'll keep you entertained for hours. You keep playing it. I mean, it's like crack. You keep playing it. Keep doing it, man.
Excellent reference crack and illegal drugs. Just like crack, smoking,
I'm sure people
or
who torrent this
sugar
game are
cereals.
doing an illegal thing too. So I mean, whatever. Anyway, anything else you want to go over?
Not
I
necessarily.
guess that was a review on Civilization 5. Yeah. See you next time. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna kill myself now.
Maybe we should edit that last part out.
You're going with me.